This episode of The Young Turks is brought to you by Squarespace.
Number 8 is one of my personal favorites. It's Dr. Laura absolutely losing it on a black caller. Let's watch.
I was going to go out and play basketball. My bodyguard and my dear friend is a black man. And I said, white men can't jump. I want you on my team. That was racist? That was funny.
How about the N-word, though? The N-word's been thrown around.
Black guys use it all the time. Turn on HBO, listen to a black comic, and all you hear is nigger, nigger, nigger. I don't get it. If anybody without enough melanin says it, it's a horrible thing. But when black people say it, it's affectionate. It's very confusing. Don't hang up. I want to talk to you some more. Jade, what did you think about during the break, by the way?
I was a little caught back by the N-word that you spewed out, I have to be honest with you. But my point is race relations.
Oh, then I guess you don't watch HBO or listen to any black comedians.
But that doesn't make it right. I mean, race is a big thing.
My dear, the point I am trying to make
to another level that's unacceptable.
Yeah, we got a black man as president, and we have more complaining about racism than ever. I mean, I think that's hilarious.
I can't believe someone like you is on the radio spewing out the nigger word, and I hope everybody
I didn't spew out the nigger word.
Nigger. And
right. I said that's what you hear.
Heard it.
Yes, they did.
I hope everybody heard it. So what
they did, and I'll say it again. Nigger, nigger, nigger is what you hear on HB. Why don't you let me finish a sentence?
Okay.
Don't take things out of context. Don't double NAACP me. Leave them in context.
Means, and I know it came from a white person, and I know the white person made it bad.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Can't have this argument. You know what? If you're that hypersensitive about color and don't have a sense of humor, don't marry out of your race. And to put it in its context, she said the N-word, and I said on HBO, listening to black comics, you hear nigger, nigger, nigger.
All right. And of course, the outcome of that story was that she quit her syndicated radio show. She didn't quit. She decided not to renew her contract. And now she will be on XM radio, where she says that she'll be allowed to exercise her First Amendment. So she'll be able to say terrible things about the black community without any backlash.
Look, at the time we discussed about how what she had said in other regards were even worse. Like don't double NAACP me, which doesn't make any sense because at the time there was the charade tape, and she was speaking in front of the NAACP, and the conservatives took her out of context. It doesn't make any sense. And then the way she said black, I thought it was even worse than the N-word that she used 28 times. And then most importantly, where she was like, hey, you know what? We already gave you a black president, and you people are still whining, you know? No, she's the worst. And, of course, this being America, she was rewarded. You know, I don't know how much her XM Series contract is, but my guess is a lot.
Yeah, that's a depressing part, but it's unsurprising. That's what you see in radio, so I guess we'll see what happens with her. And
you know what, though? Montana Fishburne's got to be sitting at home going, what the hell? I did a porn tape. I talked about how my spoon was shaved, and I get nothing. This bitch is going off at the mouth, and she gets rewarded with a big fat contract.
Yeah. Life's unfair.
You know what? Montana's next tape, she's going to use the N-word like a million times.
She's like, yeah, she's going to go on Jane Velez Mitchell's show and say, yeah, I'm gonna use the N-word a million times because I saw Dr. Laura do it, and she became very successful, so she's my new role model. Kim Kardashian and Dr. Laura.
New sponsor at The Young Turks, Squarespace. They help you build websites. They've got 24/7 support, and they've built some of the largest websites in the world.
They have an iPhone app, so you can edit your website on the go.
TYT promo code. 10% off for the life of your order. Squarespace.